Alright, this one's on the vertebral column. The vertebral column starts all the way here at the base of the skull and moves all the way down to right here, which is known as the coccyx. So that's the vertebral column. Alright, one of the first things we're going to talk about is, it's actually not part of the vertebral column, but it's usually located right here. And it sticks out, and it's called the hyoid bone. And here's what it looks like right here. Alright, that's a hyoid bone. And the hyoid bone is very important because it plays a role in helping us swallow, and also a very important thing called speech. Without this, we would not be able to speak the way we do, and we wouldn't be able to articulate, and we wouldn't really have speech. We'd more have like grunts and so forth. It's a very important bone, and also swallowing, like I said, plays a role. So that's a hyoid bone right there. That's all you have to know about is hyoid bone. It's right there, and once again, it just kind of hangs out right out here. It's held together by ligaments and so forth and muscle attachments, so it hangs out right about there. So your hyoid bone. All right. The vertebrae. So here's your vertebral column. Now, let me back this up. All right. So you have four major parts, actually five major parts of the vertebral column. The top 7 vertebrae right up here are called the cervical vertebrae. Cervical meaning neck. So these are your cervical vertebrae right here. All right? Then you have 12, which 12 vertebrae below that, which are called the thoracic vertebrae. So there's 12 right here. And each thoracic vertebra has 2 ribs attached to it. So there's a total of 24 ribs. And no matter whether you're male or female, everyone has the exact same amount of ribs. If females had an extra rib, that means they would have an extra thoracic vertebra, which means that they'd be about another inch or 2 taller on average. That doesn't happen unless there's a serious mutation, and I'm not aware of one occurring. Usually people are missing ribs. I've never really heard of, I'm sure that, I don't know everything. Anyway, the next 5 right down here are called the lumbar vertebrae. And then this is a fused vertebra, and this is called the sacrum, right here. And the last little thing is what's left of our caudal vertebrae. Caudal vertebrae are the tails, but none of the great apes, including ourselves, has these caudal vertebrae. We don't have tails. Gorillas, chimps, bonobos, gibbons, and orangutans, and humans don't have caudal vertebrae. What we have is this leftover portion, which is known as our coccyx, also known as your butt bone. If you've ever fallen down, especially snowboarding on ice, and you fall on that, it hurts a lot. That's your coccyx. All right? No, you cannot wag it. Okay, just want to get that out of the way. All right. So let's look at an actual vertebra.